ain't no secret. Should do Eddie Kane Jr. Like, share, subscribe. If you subscribe to me, leave a comment down the video so I can sub back to you. Deuce.
Went out in such a gruesome way, although the exact motive of his hit has not yet been confirmed and no arrests have been made since the tragic night in 2021. Several sources have claimed that EDAI was taken out by one of his own people. If the accusations are true, the man supposedly responsible for the crime would be none other than Team 600's very own Tay 600. Even though they were representing the same set, Tay 600 and EDAI had been through a few rough patches in the past, especially after C-Day and Rondo were locked up in 2016. Around the time of the arrest for the hit of Javon Boyd, an allegedly official statement was spread all over the internet, in which it was mentioned that Tay 600 had ratted out Rondo and C-Day to the police. The accusation was later confirmed by rapper 600 Breezy, who says he saw the official paperwork in the courthouse. But in an interview with DJ Vlad, Tay 600 vehemently denied any involvement in the arrest and sentencing of Rondo and C-Day and claimed that the statement was completely fake.
Seen the paperwork, right? And the rest of the hood seen the paperwork, right? Now, fast forward it. So that if they seen the paperwork, that mean they know what I said, you feel me? So fast forward it to like September. I'm in prison now, you feel me? LA birthday like 2 days away. I call LA mama, I'm on the phone with her. I'm talking to her, whatever, and I get off the phone with her. I get on the phone with my people. They telling me like, yeah, you see this fake statement?
In 2017, EDAI6 himself had an interview with DJ Vlad in which he claimed that even though the viral statement that had been spread was obviously fake, it was true that Tay 600 had snitched. To many people's shock, EDAI even went as far as to claim he had seen the real paperwork while he was in court for the trial of his brother, C-Day.
I'm saying statement actually against Rondo. He signed a statement basically saying like, Rondo did this, Rondo did that. You know what I'm saying? That's what his statement said. You know what I'm saying? I actually synced the statement for my own eyes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Synced it with my own eyes. You know what I'm saying? I actually talked to the lawyers. Actually was there with the lawyers. You know what I'm saying? And they showing me who the f is this guy.
Even if it was never officially confirmed that Tay 600 had made the statement against Rondo and C-Day, he was immediately labeled as a snitch, and he was promptly kicked out of Team 600. In 2019, the issue took another massive turn when official court documents revealed that Tay 600 was not listed as one of the people who had ratted out C-Day and Rondo, but had been with them on the night of the hit of Javon Boyd. But despite the official confirmation that Tay 600 had nothing to do with the arrest of C-Day and Rondo, it didn't matter anymore, as his reputation had already been ruined by everyone from Lil Durk to King Von was calling him a snitch.
Ain't no secret. Y'all know who it is, Renegades. Let's get right to it, man. So boom, we had already knew some things, you know what I'm saying, about the EDAI6, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? His murder, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't in his hood, you know what I'm saying? Was like on the other side of town, you know what I'm talking about? But he was with a young lady, and you know what I'm saying, he got hit 22 times. So this video, you know what I'm saying, y'all just saw that clip. This video was just going over, you know what I'm saying, theories or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? There was one theory, you know what I'm saying, about, you know what I'm saying, Tay 600. So, but for right now, boom, we going from here. It was a lot of inconsistencies with this whole situation, you know what I'm saying, going back like years. Like, definitely a proponent of the black and whites, you know what I'm saying, the paperwork, you know what I'm saying. One, when I saw that EDAI, you know what I'm saying, I mean Breezy, but EDAI was the one really pushing that fake paperwork, spreading around, just trying to, you know what I'm saying, stain Tay 600 name. That was an indicator for me, like, bro, like, it's got to be something else to this. Then it come out that, you know what I'm saying, Durk the bag, you know what I'm saying, Durk the bag. And it comes out that Tay 600 knocked down his baby moms, you know what I'm saying? So ever since that happened, you know what I'm saying, Dirk been on that catch, you know what I'm saying? And then when Von kind of came along, Von was actually in jail, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, he rolling with Dirk, you know what I'm saying? Dirk the bag, so, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. He going off what the motion is, you know what I'm talking about? But with them cats spreading around the fake paperwork, I kind of knew. And then like the video says that some real court documents come out stating that Tay never made a statement against, you know what I'm saying, C-Day, 22 shots, or Rondo. Now the thing is EDAI and them was still hanging around Memo 600's sisters, you know what I'm saying, her girls. They was the ones, you know what I'm saying, that got on the stand and spilled the beans, you know what I'm saying. But they still was hanging around the set. That's what was that was another thing that was kind of bogus. I'm like, y'all still hanging around the girls who ratted out, you know what I'm saying, two of the guys, you know, but y'all still hang with them, knocking them down, you know what I'm saying, taking them on trips. They still going out of town with y'all, you know what I'm saying. That kind of looked kind of bogus, you know what I'm saying. So that was the play in my eyes. It was like really pushed behind EDAI and a lot behind Dirk, you know what I'm saying. They was pushing that false narrative on Tay 600, you know what I'm talking about. So but it's one thing that surprised me that I didn't even know about, man. It was a surprise suspect for the, you know what I'm saying, the killing of EDAI6, man. Y'all check this clip out, Renegades.
Throughout the chaos, Tay 600 knew very well that one of the people responsible for his banishment from Team 600 was EDAI. Considering all the history when EDAI was hit in 2021, all eyes turned to Tay 600, as he was one of the only people who still had an active beef with EDAI. During the investigation into the hit, an audio sample from a police scanner was leaked, in which it was revealed that on the night of the hit, a witness came forward and told the police that Tay 600 was the assailant. When the cops asked the witness to identify Tay 600 on the street, they had no problem doing it.
67th Street. 734 with more information. What is 730? Witness says the shooter goes by the name Tay 600. Fled to a building. I'll have the address shortly. Repeat that name, 734. Tay 600.
However, Tay 600 once again denied his involvement in the shooting and claimed that he hadn't even been in Chicago on the night of the incident. He also threatened to sue any media outlets who used his name in connection to the hit of EDAI, but it's unconfirmed if he ever took legal action or not. Regardless of who was responsible for the grisly hit, EDAI6 will continue to be remembered as one of the most influential voices of Chicago drill rap.
Whoa, man. So this the first time I ever heard that on the scanner, you know what I'm saying, talking about, yes, we have a witness, and you know what I'm saying, the stating that it was Tay 600, you know what I'm saying. In my opinion, you know what I'm talking about, like, Tay had an alibi, you know what I'm saying. Tay said he wasn't even in town when the incident took place, you know what I'm saying. And the thing is, though, with EDAI6, he had a lot of ops, you know what I'm talking about. Ones that we knew about, and it's probably a lot more that we even knew about, you know what I'm saying. So it's no telling. And then for him to be hit 22 times, that definitely sound personal, you know what I'm saying. That sound like, you know what I'm saying, something that the ops would do, you know what I'm saying. I mean, in my opinion, you know what I'm talking about. I wasn't there, I don't know, but you hit somebody 22 times, that sound personal. That sound like, you know what I'm saying, it don't sound like no robbery. That sound like something, you know what I'm saying, like you had a vested interest in that situation, you know what I'm talking about. You definitely had some animosity. But Tay, I like the fact that Tay say, hey man, if anybody put out, and I guess that's why I never heard this theory, is because Tay say, hey man, I'm going to legal action if anybody put this false narrative out there, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm glad to see that now. That make me think, you know what I'm saying, like, for that money, man, cats will just compromise. I mean, but we know that, man. Cats will just compromise a lot of stuff for just bread or jealousy, you know what I'm talking about? See it all the time, man. Just saw a story about a best friend took his mans out because of, you know what I'm saying, the girls he was with and the jury that he had, you know what I'm saying, out cold, you know what I'm talking about. But I digress. But hey, man, that's Renegades. I'm just bringing that to you, man. I definitely don't think Tay 600 had nothing to do with EDAI6's murder, you know what I'm saying. And then this witness, I'm just curious. I'm curious about this witness who just came, made that statement, and then nothing ever came of it, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's wild, man. But hey, I see Tay Capone, he out there doing his thing right now, man. He doing his blog thing. That's real in the field, man. Go get your bread. And definitely, it's a lot of backdoor stuff going on out here, but I don't think this was an instance, in my opinion. I don't think this was no instance of no backdoor activity. I think it was just wrong place, wrong time, and the wrong person caught him out there, you know what I'm talking about, or people, whoever it was, you know what I'm talking about. That's just my opinion, man. What y'all think, man? Let me know down in the comments. Hey, if you ain't no renegade, hit that sub button. You want to join us on the low-key, faithful mission, hit that join button. Welcome to the Renegades. Dude.